Hello. Oh, that's better. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let's play Battlefield. If y'all don't have me as a friend, send me a friend request. You can find me here. Friend request. My EA ID is this. So snip that. Send me a friend request, bruh. Um, I saved it, but where did I save it to? Shit. Ah, like shit. I don't know where my snipping gets saved to. Oh my goodness. No, don't launch SnowRunner. Fuck. Come on, snipping app. Open file. Well, this is frustrating. There we go. Haha. I swear. If you ask me like what's the worst part of this game, I'll be truthful and tell you it's when you join a squad that doesn't play as a squad. I fucking hate this game when I'm playing by myself. You heard? You heard? If you're playing Battlefield and you're not communicating, you're not playing as a squad, fuck off. Like, oh, shit. Sauce, what is custom search? You get to choose like what game modes. So instead of like choosing a particular game mode, you get to like choose multiple at the same time and just damn, bro's a snow trooper. How'd you get that? How'd you get that outfit? Hey medic, you just fucking ran by me, bro. These fucking wankers, bro. This is why I hate playing with random people. Our squad's medic ran past my fucking body playing out. Like, see, like if you click custom match, it shares just like all the different game modes throughout all whatever maps, and then you just like find it. It always shows a custom search for fucking people that use mics and work as a team. Yeah, Sauce, send me a friend request. My EA ID is up on screen. You buddy. Sauce, thanks for the follow, buddy. Oh, hey there, fellas. Hey, what up? Yo, what's up, squad? Fuckers don't talk. Is anybody fucking talk in this game? Anybody? Are there any methods of communication? Does anybody want to play as a team? Hello. Shot my leg.
I need a fucking medic.
Got you. I don't know, or you could die. One of the two. Alright, I'm fucking gonna play later when maybe some friends wanna play. Yo, serial killer, go. I know. I can. I'm just. I fucking hate playing this game when no one's playing as a team. Do you know what I mean? Like serial killer, I can go and be an AR motherfucker, just run and gun, like everybody else is, but that's not what I want to do. That's not the game I want to play. I want to fucking communicate with a squad and tackle shit. But bro, there's nobody that fucking plays this game as a team. If you're doing matchmaking with a bunch of randoms, nobody uses the mic. Nobody uses, like, fucking over it, bro. I hate playing this game by myself. And bro, when you're down and like your teammates run by you and don't pick you up, even though you got cover and there's fuck all happening around you, they just run past you, bro. I have no patience for that shit. So yeah, I don't know. Fucking send me a friend request if you want to play. I'll play with somebody. If not, fuck playing solo. I'm over it right now. Yo, boosting Dave, man. Tell me you play this game. And send me a friend request. Because I'm so frustrated about playing this fucking game solo. Every game I play, if I matchmake with a random team, not one person uses a mic. Not one fucking squad actually plays as a team. It's frustrating. Hey, hey, hey. Anybody got a mic? Are we going to B? Oh, rooftop. Yo, you got bad guys at B. Medic. Rah. Yo, Serial. I don't think I've ever seen North get upset. I would be less upset if we used the mic and we just were utter dog shit.
I'm fucking shit.
At this point, brother, I'd rather do fucking laundry. Because there's no team playing, bro. Nobody's fucking playing as a team. There are no teams. It's fucking 16 solos fighting 16 solos. I've been playing for 45 minutes, haven't completed a single game. Because I keep fucking quitting and rage quitting. Because there's nobody playing, man. I'll be on Red Sec in a few. I haven't ever tried any Red Sec. I haven't tried it yet. So if you log in, send me a friend request, and I will play with you. Send me a friend request. Boosting Dave Gaming. Okay. I don't see you, man. No players were found with that ID. B-O-O. Oh, I forgot the T. Hey, hey. Sweet. Alright, I'll play with you. I'll play with you. We'll find out what this Battle Royale looks like. Battle Royale? In Battlefield? What? Oh. Yes, sir. All the sweats. Oh, so you mean it's even harder? Great. 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 Hey, I'm gonna be doing laundry. Y'all can join me. You had to do your homework. Throw on settings. Settings. I'm in settings. Oh yeah. I can't be fucking bothered to do that, man. Come on. Seems like a lot of work. Hey, I'm taking you guys remote. Let me know when you're ready. Serial killer. It took 5 minutes. Look, I adjusted settings too, okay? I adjusted my the fuck did I do? What the heck did I adjusted something? Oh, oh. What did I adjust? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember. I changed graphics. Oh shit, this should say windowed. I changed it to windowed. And audio, I changed my input device. And what else? Oh yeah, I turned down some of the volume. So I fucking can't be bothered to listen to the music, and all this was kind of too loud, so I turned that down a bit. Mouse and keyboard. Controller campaign has up gameplay. Oh yeah, I turned up sensitivity like way up, way, way, way up. Like I don't know why the sensitivity by default was. Whoa, why is this so small now? What did I do? What did I do? Graphics. Oh, I wanted borderless. I don't want windowed. That's right. That's what it was. Serial killer. Well, hey, maybe when you're done work, we could game. Right now, I gotta fold all this laundry and shit. What? Some things, sent you some things to change over Discord. Oh, hold on. Where's my Discord at? Discord, there you are. Holy fuck, you sent me a list? That's a huge list. Wait, why am I changing it to low settings? Why would I want effect quality low? Oh yeah, for mini map size, I should increase that to large. I heard that's a common thing. Increase etc. I should change FLV. Oh yeah, FOV is also something I might want to change. Thanks, serial killer. I appreciate that. That's good to look at. To boost performance and improve visibility. Yeah, but my terrain quality, mesh quality, let's see where we're at. Graphics. Where do you see that bullshit? Well, I'm at high for a lot of this shit. Ultra. My texture is ultra, bro. Like, wait, why? I'm also like way over where I should be. Why is that? Mesh quality, lower, medium. Mesh quality, medium. Terrain quality, medium. Ah. Trust the process. So terrain, mesh, undergrowth quality, medium. Effects quality, medium. Oh, what? Low? Volumetric quantity, low or high? Lighting quality, low. Sun shadow quality, low. Screen space reflections, off. High GTO, screen space AO. Upscaling DLSS on quality. Camera and a HUD settings. World motion blur off. World motion blur off. Weapon motion blur off. Chromatic arbitration off. Infantry HUD motion. Can't find it. Crosshair set to HUD motion off. Crosshair. Oh, that's large. Icon minimap. Done. 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 Uncle Sam, I'm waiting for you, buddy.
Let's do it. Hate folding clothes.
Welcome back to It Was Never a Phase Cards. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Ultra Premium Collections, or UPCs, and we actually have two brand new UPCs that are dropping next week. And over the past few years, we've gotten some really great Ultra Premium collections, and we're going to take a look at all of them in this video and kind of break down where some of them are at, what maybe might be a better purchase than the other, talk about the promo cards, and more. So let's just jump straight into it. We have to start with the ones that are dropping next week. And obviously, we're going to start with the Mega Charizard X Premium Collection box. Now, this one currently, as far as pre-orders have been going on TCG Player, the prices have been steadily dropping over the past month, down 31%. They've currently been selling for about $264. Now, this was a box that supposedly has been printed a ton. And we did see people open this early. The box itself is absolutely stunning. If you missed that video, go back and check it out because we covered when that leaked video came out. But it's an absolutely stunning box. It has two really great promos between the Charizard and the Oricorio. Has a great playmat and a pretty great selection of packs as well. So this box is going to age very well long term. And they printed supposedly a ton of them. Also, off the back of that, we are getting some news that orders have been canceled from botters. Now, this is a post from PokeNotify on Instagram with the screenshot showing that there was some cancellations that have been happening for botters that have been using either duplicates or botting programs or whatever it was to purchase these. So the good news off this is we should be seeing a restock on the Pokemon Center from these canceled orders. When that'll be, we're not entirely sure. However, it would make sense possibly if this happens next week. That does just also align with what we just saw yesterday with the Pokemon Center implementing an updated queue system. There was like a new graphic, there was new stuff going on, and yesterday's drop really seemed like a test, like they were testing out the new system. And it would make sense. So next week we do have the release of Phantasmal Flames, including this UPC. The UPC doesn't only exclusively have Phantasmal Flames packs, but it is coming out with Phantasmal Flames. So we may be seeing a drop of this next week. Now, that's not guaranteed or anything, but just be on the lookout for that to drop next week, potentially from Pokemon Center. It could be after, you never know, but it kind of is lining up like we have a good shot at that happening. So just keep in mind that you might be able to pick these up for MSRP, right? So that is just the first UPC. Now, this next one is the one nobody is talking about. And this is the Team Rocket's Moltres UPC, which is another really stunning box. Now, this one we haven't seen anybody get their hands on early. We haven't seen them open it early like the Charizard one. And it was a little controversial because of the promo card in here is a stamped version of the Team Rocket's Moltres SIR. Which is normally something we don't see. Usually a promo card is just omitted from the set, like with the Mega Charizard UPC that we just talked about. The Oricorio is not in the set, right? It is just a promo. But now we're seeing a stamped version of an SIR, and the pack selection actually isn't the best in this one, considering it's like Destined Rivals themed, and there's only like 2 Destined Rivals packs, if I'm recalling correctly. However, the weird part about this is we're not seeing this pop up really anywhere for pre-order, and it's supposed to come out next week. It's supposed to come out on the 14th, the same day as the Charizard box. So I don't know if this is going to get delayed. The rumor about this is that it is a GameStop exclusive, because currently it is only listed on GameStop's website. You can't find this anywhere else. There are a few retailers now that it has a listing on TCG Player, which it didn't always have. Now you can see they're selling for around $300. There's only a few stores here that are listing that they have it. So I don't know if that means it's a GameStop exclusive or not, or if these stores are just getting them from GameStop. I'm not really sure, but there's only a handful of these boxes currently listed on TCG Player. So hopefully within the next week, we'll get a little bit more information about this box. It is what I'm very excited about, because I do think it looks like a stunning box. And Destined Rivals being one of my favorite sets, and obviously Team Rocket, it's gonna be a nice looking box. So this one coming out, so stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on, because I will keep you guys updated as soon as we find out more information about Team Rocket's Moltres box. Now, next up, probably one of, if not the most popular UPC of the year, is the Prismatic Super Premium Collection. Sorry, this is an SBC. UPC, SBC, They're very similar, right? The terminology, it actually can be very confusing, right? SPC, UPC. But this one is a super premium collection. Sorry, you have ultra premium collection here, ultra premium collection here, super premium collection here. And then the next ones that we're going to look at are ultra premiums as well. So this is the super premium collection box. Sorry for the confusion. But this one, obviously prismatic, it's got prismatic only packs. It has great accessories, a great promo. The deck box is kind of cool and fun, but where I think it stands out, it has really great sleeves and a really great playmat as well. Now, you can see that these have been dropping, right? These are down 12%. Now, I just touched on this a few days ago, maybe a week ago, on my what I'm buying for the month of November. Now, this is a product I've been cautious with. I've been wanting to pick up more of these, but I have been dollar cost averaging, and this is why. Because we are hearing that we might be getting a reprint or restock of these specifically coming to Costco soon, possibly in a 2-pack. I don't know if that information hasn't been 100% verified yet. I'm pretty sure it's coming to Costco. That looks like that's happening. We don't know the exact date yet, but one of the rumors that was floating around was a 2-pack of these for $150, which would be $75 per. So that would be absolutely stunning price considering the current market is $285 per prismatic SPC. So this is another one where that's why you got to do when it comes to these newer ones that can be reprinted, dollar cost averaging is your friend. Now, I wasn't able to pick up any of these at MSRP before. I missed the drop on Pokemon Center. I wasn't able to get through, and they went so quick, right? And that's why I was dollar cost averaging. I was getting about a box a month is kind of what I was hoping for. Just get a box here, get a box there. Not every month. I think I skipped some, but that's why I was holding off. And hopefully when this reprint comes, restock, Costco, I don't know if it's going to be online only or in store, but I'm going to hopefully, my plan is to be able to pick up some more. So prices on these should continue to drop off the back of that news, and moving forward, once we get a more official confirmation of that, these prices probably will drop. I don't know to what extent. This is going to be one of those boxes that will age really well as well. It's a stunning box in person, as you can see. I do have it behind here. It doesn't do it justice. The lighting is not very good as far as hitting where my lighting is right now. The box itself is shiny and really nice. So this is one where you might want to be looking to pick these up for the upcoming drops at MSRP or below at Costco. So keep an eye out for that as well. Once again, I'll keep you guys updated. So that is the prismatic SPC. Now we'll go back to the UPCs. 151 UPCs. Now these ones were available at Costco for a long time, forever before our big boom, right? They were available, they were sitting on Costco shelves for like $80 forever, and they had pallets and pallets and pallets of them. Look where they're at now, $600. Now this has dropped a little bit. It's down 3, almost 4%, and if you zoom out right here, you can see it's still up 158% on the year, $230 a year ago, and they were as high as $620, so they've come down just a little. Listed median is $750. This is a box that I would expect will continue to move up in value as time goes on. I think 151 is going to be extremely sought after for the very long term. And this is one that right now is very, very expensive. And probably a lot of people wouldn't be wanting to spend $600 on a UPC. Maybe, you know, a lot of people want this box, but they're not willing to pay that price. So those newer ones, the Charizard UPC, the Team Rocket, and the Prismatic, those are your newer ones that are coming out at or below MSRP at certain places. Those are probably the ones that you're going to want to target, as I think all of those boxes will age well long term as well. So this is one that, while I do think this box will continue to perform well, everything 151 will, but it's just one of those ones where it's very expensive right now, but taking a little bit of a dip. Currently, you know, it's just dropped like $20. Lowest listeds right now, you know, 585, 575. There's a few below. So looks like if you were to scoop up one of these, you know, potentially $50 under this all-time high. So 151 product is absolutely insane. Obviously, like the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box is doing crazy for 151 as well, but a little bit of a dip. So possible buying opportunity for the 151 UPC if you missed out. You know, $600 is crazy, but that's 151. Next up is this one. I feel like isn't talked about very much as well. It's kind of like this long lost forgotten one. Once again, it is expensive, right? It's around $400, but this is the Charizard UPC from Sword and Shield. The box, not as nice as a display piece. It still looks cool. It looks nice. but it's not as nice as some of the other ones, pretty much all the other ones on the list, as far as my opinion goes, for just like display. But this box is absolutely loaded. Evolving Skies, Brilliant Stars, Fusion Strike packs, and more. You get a ton of packs, 3 amazing promos. This box will continue to age very well. I'm honestly surprised that it like peaked at $400 just based off of what we have seen from Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike, what those have done. The promos in this box have done very well. You know, they are retracing right now, as a lot of big cards are that shot up with big jumps. You know, it is retracing. The box itself is dropping around 6% in the past month. If you zoom out, it's up 138% on the year. It was 170 a year ago. It looks like 435 was the high. Now it's down to 407. Lowest listeds are a little bit lower than that at 404. So if you want to pick one up, they have dropped just 30 bucks ish. So these are affordable. These more affordable than 151, right? It's still a very expensive box. But if you're looking to add something for your sealed collection, I don't really recommend opening something like this. If you're going to buy a $400 box, or for example, the 151 UPC, I don't advise opening it. I don't think that's a good way to go. You're probably going to lose money. Specifically with this, it has a lot of sword and shield packs that have notoriously very difficult pull rates. So it's probably not going to end up well for you. Obviously, there will be exceptions. People will, you know, pull some crazy stuff from these. But if you're going to pick this up, just to keep it sealed, this box will perform very well long term. I am extremely bullish on anything sword and shield. So this is that Charizard box. I feel like it deserves attention. It gets forgotten about. It's not a bad pickup at 400, all things considered. Once again, I'm acknowledging how expensive a few of these boxes are, right? So that's why you're probably going to want to focus on the newer ones that are available at or below MSRP, or will be available at or below MSRP. They'll be tough to get, right? Those Costco drops are going to go crazy. So anyways, that is the Charizard one. And then lastly, there's one more on the list that people forget about, and I've even forgot about. And as I was making this list, definitely the weakest of all of these UPCs, if I'm being completely honest. This is the Greninja box. I think the box looks cool, right? I do think that the box looks cool. But the promos weren't very good. But this box has been sneaking up in price. This one was available for a long time. We'll pull up the pricing here in a second, but it's 20% up in the past 3 months, up to around 278. And most recent sales 320. All the lowest listed are 320 and up. So this has been a real sneaky one. You can see, you know, less than a year ago, this was available for 140 bucks, 139. Came out the gate at 150. So this release it hasn't even been out a full year. 150, and then it hit a low of 140. Obviously, these were available cheaper in other places as well. But now we're seeing this box just crack over $300. So this has been a little bit of a sneaky one, right? This UPC has done well. I think that a lot of the other UPCs will outperform it long term. But 84% gain on the year. You know, if you bought right here at 150, you're doing really good. And you're actually up more than that, because this the chart hasn't updated, right? 300 plus on this box. So keep in mind, that's where the Greninja UPC is at. Another one that just doesn't really get talked about at all, really. So that one is on the table as well. I don't think this one's going to get reprinted or anything. I don't think it's popular enough. I think if they're gonna reprint stuff, obviously, if we don't know for sure if this is a reprint for these, I would assume it is, though. It could just be a restock. I don't know why they would hold on to like that much stock, but anyways, if we are getting these from Costco, you know, or this box right here, probably, even though there's supposedly a ton of these, this would be another one that probably might get reprinted as well, a lot more likely than the Greninja box. So anyways, this one probably won't get reprinted. And next up, we're going to go back to the Team Rocket's Moltres box just for a second, just to show you. This is the listing for this box on GameStop, which once again, you can't really find anywhere else. It's not on your Best Buy. Feel free to Google it. You can't really find it anywhere else. You can get a few additional looks at the box, which once again, they're not really showing, and you can see the back of the box, which does show the pack selection to Destined Rivals, as I mentioned before, which is a big miss. The playmat and the deck box are very nice, right? You can't see here are the promos. You're pretty much just wanting the SIR stamped version. So you can kind of see that there it's a little small. Here's a bigger look at the playmat and the deck box. So nice looking. not bad looking dice and coins either. But once again, I don't think most people are buying that for that. So Team Rocket's Moltres box, we'll have to see. GameStop exclusive. I do want to get my hands on one of these. I don't know what that's going to take. Nearest GameStop to me is an hour away, as my local GameStop up and disappeared right before the Prismatic release. So yeah, I don't really want to be supporting GameStop on top of them announcing those price hikes that we just talked about the other day. But I kind of want to pick up one of these boxes, so we'll have to see. It's on my list to potentially pick up. I don't know if I'm gonna have to drive over an hour and camp out for this. I don't know what's happening. There's just not a lot of information about it, but you do get a ton of packs. 18 packs is a lot. So Team Rocket's Moltres box. We are seeing some listings on eBay as well. They're right there matching everything we're seeing on TCG Player, maybe just a few dollars less, $300. Oh yeah, including shipping, they're all over $300. You can see a lot of these listings have they're reusing the same photos. Someone with the sealed case, like, I would be a little wary of some of these, but I don't know where they're getting them from, if they're a GameStop exclusive. Now, they very well, maybe they're not a GameStop exclusive, and I don't know where else they're coming from, but we're just not seeing them listed. So that's why I want to say that. It's not a guarantee, but it just kind of looks that way. So I don't know if these people are just GameStop employees that are just buying them, getting them from GameStop themselves. I don't know. But it's just kind of weird what's happening with the box in general. So that's it for the actual UPCs. I did want to touch on some of the promos as well. This is a promo that has been dropping pretty big. This is the food, I call it the food Eevee, the food platter Eevee. It's a nice looking promo from Prismatic. It is down, and it's probably going to continue to drop off of that news. It's down 25%, so it's dropped pretty big. It's currently around $30, and if you're looking to pick up this card, but maybe you don't want to get the SPC, sorry, the SBC, you're going to want to wait, because I think that this probably will continue to drop. It's been as low as $20 in the past, $19 in June, but the more SPCs that are out there, people will open them. That'll bring the price down. So I would expect these to drop, coming off of those Costco, coming into that Costco time when those boxes drop. We don't know exactly when that's going to be. Hopefully soon, but maybe Black Friday. Maybe that's a Black Friday deal. So maybe within the next few weeks. A lot of copies available, 277. So most likely going to continue to drop. Lowest listeds, there's a few at 28, but then it's all right there at 30. So see if these can drop into the 20s. Might need the Costco boxes to drop for that to happen. 151 promos. Great promos. I'm actually really disappointed that these were cut from the main 151 set. But anyways, they're still great. We still have the cards, right? I guess we shouldn't complain, right?
The Nissan All-In Clear Out is back. We're blowing past the clutter, so you can drive home a Nissan with award-winning quality. Hurry in to your local Nissan dealer today and get 0% financing plus $500 clear out bonus on select models.
It's like they were cut from the main set, but we still got them. And this is the Sunset Mew, number 053. It's down around 15% in the past month. If you zoom out on the 1 year, it's still up massive 276%. But yeah, all-time highs on this card in the 70s, so it's come down. It's dropped $20 in value recently, so decent drop there. We'll have to see how far. Like, this is one that has a ton of copies as well, 424. Lowest listeds are right there at 50, so we'll have to see. This one definitely could drop more, especially with this high supply, but much better entry point than $75, so you're $20 ahead on that. I don't know. I don't think it's going to get down here into this 30 range. Maybe it dips into the 40s, potentially upper to mid 40s. I don't know if it's going to dip too much more than that. It is a really nice promo card. I think at those prices, people would start scooping them up, potentially. But you never know. There's a lot happening right now. The card could drop. It does. It just does. Depends. Next up is the Mewtwo number 052. Same thing. I wish this was in the main set, but it's not. I can't complain. Down around 14% in the past month. It's not as expensive, but I do think this is a very cool Mewtwo card. It's around $28 currently. If you zoom out, it's coming off of an all-time high of $41. So another one that's up massive, 533%. It was a $4 card a year ago. So much better entry point now than to at this all-time high. And $28. It hasn't been 28 since, it looks like, early August. So Yeah, not as many copies, 278 of this one. So a little bit better entry point now. Lastly are the Charizard promos. This is from the Charizard UPC. This is one of Charizard fighting Mewtwo, number 262. And this is obviously the opposite card of the one from Crown Zenith, where it's the Mewtwo fighting Charizard. This is Charizard fighting Mewtwo. All of these cards have dropped recently, down 11%, still at around $50. Lowest listeds are upper 40s to lower 50s on TCG Player. If you zoom out on the 1 year, obviously that's an all-time high of $75. So it's dropped over $20 in value, still being up 116%. So the card's up very, very big. $24 a year ago, and 342 copies, like a lot of copies available. It's a desirable card, popular, very popular Pokemon. It's held up pretty good. This drop doesn't surprise me, because it went from, I mean, it was at 40. It went from 40 to 75 pretty quick. And yeah, there's just so many cards saw big jumps. They're like rapid jumps that happen that quickly. They're going to see some sort of retracement. So I'm not surprised to see this card drop to this price range currently. Next up is the VMAX number 261. This one actually is starting to bounce back a little bit. It's up almost 1% in the past month. If you zoom out, you'll see the all-time high of $65 a year ago, $16, but it bottomed out around 35 and it's already rebounded back all the way up to 40. So we'll probably see the other promos at some point do this, and maybe this bounce won't hold, but a decent little bounce. So this card lost a lot in value, right? $30 that it dropped in value, but then it's already gotten 5 back. So looking pretty good at the $40 range. And then lastly, probably the more underrated one, I think, this is the Sleepy Charizard V with Venusaur in the background. Number 260, down 16% in the past month. Similar chart. Look at it, all-time high right here of $46. A year ago, this was a $9 or $10 card. And then it looks like it's leveling off, at least for the time being, around $32. 456 copies currently available. Lowest listed in the upper 20s. So I might see a little bit more of a continued drop on the Charizard card. So that's what I have for you guys in this one. A little bit of a preview for some UPCs coming next week, and just kind of an update on where they're all at. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably forgot about that Greninja UPC, and then I'm sure a lot of you guys probably forgot about the Moltres one as well. So we'll keep you guys updated as things progress with those next week. Obviously, Phantasmal Flames release, going to be a big deal. A lot of stuff happening. We'll keep you updated on the Moltres box as well. And also, if you guys want to enter, we are doing a giveaway for Phantasmal Flames, the biggest giveaway we've ever done on the channel. There should be a link in the description if you guys want to go check out that video, or it should be popping up somewhere around here in a second. So yeah, if you guys want to enter that, greatly appreciate it. It's just my way of giving back to the community. Yeah, very excited. And yeah, I think that's all we have. Tomorrow should be a big day as well. Make sure you come back tomorrow morning for tomorrow's video, where we should be getting an announcement of the newest set, Abyss Eye. So very excited about that. That should be coming tomorrow morning. So by the time, yeah, it's coming like 7 p.m. Japan time, which is going to
That takes care of your brother. What do I get your mom?
A smartwatch.
And a dog toy for Mitzi? Butcha, butcha, butcha. Oh, butcha, butcha.
It all started with a bold vision to heat my pool using waste heat from my server rack at home. In practice, it's less about heating the pool and more about cooling the computers, but hey, that was fine too. Until one day it wasn't. I came home to a terrible noise and water all over the floor, which was caused by corrosion. After cleaning up the mess, grounding all the systems, and adding this isolation transformer thing that I'm pretty sure still isn't hooked up properly, we refilled the loop with some kind of purple BMW fluid, and here we are a few months later, and I've got organic shmoo growing in both of the reservoirs. If that wasn't enough evidence that I had a problem, I cracked open one of the cooling blocks from one of the systems, and the smell was worse than day 4 of a LAN party in the middle of August. There is good news though. I didn't find any new corrosion. However, it's clear that there's a lot of work to be done to get the system back to peak performance. So here's what I'm thinking. We pull all of these out of the rack and clean the green stuff out of the blocks. We find an additive that actually prevents organic growth, and we come up with a way to filter out all of the gunk that's already in the loops now. And we'll also need a segue to our sponsor.
Hetzner. They now have 3 new server types available. General performance for steady CPU loads and databases, regular performance for a good balance of things, and cost optimized for maximum value. Get $20 off Hetzner Cloud Server with code LTT25 by clicking our link in the video description.
Hear that? That's the sound of the holidays coming. Because if you spend over $100 at LTTstore.com, you'll get a 1 in 10 chance of winning something big. You can win a pair of Sennheiser HD550 headphones. Or if you're really lucky, you may be selected to win a brand new ROG Xbox Ally X. This is fun. But hurry, you only have until November 26th. Shop now at LTTstore.com.
Step 1 is to assemble my team of Avengers and get them started cracking all of these systems open. They're probably going to need some instructions though, because these systems are a little bit on the special side. We'll check in with these guys in a minute. Step 2 is to channel me inner Blackbeard and bury me treasure. Actually, in all seriousness, I used to keep a silver coil in my water cooling loop back in the old days because I heard that silver ions were actually great for unaliving microbes. Now, I was led to believe that I wouldn't need any silver with this particular coolant, but either it's not as antimicrobial as we thought, or the concentration isn't high enough. Either way, I'm hoping this will solve the problem without causing a new interaction with our coolant, because I don't know exactly what's in it, so good luck, everybody. Now it's time to have a look at our filters. Both the inside loop, which goes between this heat exchanger and the rack of PCs, and the outside loop, which goes between this heat exchanger and the walls of the pool, have filter canisters plumbed into them, but only one of them actually has a filter in it because, I don't know, we intended to put one in and then we never did. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put new filters in both of them. I got a 5-pack of filters, so the idea being that I can just throw fresh ones in here to hopefully catch the bulk of the junk that's been floating around in the loops. And then once that happens, I can throw in new ones for longer term maintenance. Oh God. Oh, it smells.
Just don't breathe.
Filters are just rope? Anywho, the new ones are 10 micron filters from La Fouissie. So they should still allow a decent flow rate while catching whatever we manage to unalive with our silver ions. I guess it just goes in like this? Just looks like a spool. Yeah, how is this a filter? Yeah, sure, whatever. This next one's a little trickier because I think there's more loop to drain into it, but much less room for buckets. Oh, this one has a valve on it. That's actually way better. I recommend the Aquaflow 26069 over the other one that I have. That's super handy. This is the one that has no filter in it whatsoever. Thanks, Jordan.
Oh, gross.
I see you guys got started without me. That's good. There's 3 main tasks for each of the systems. 1 is to drain the systems. 2nd is to clean the GPU block. 3rd is to clean the CPU block, and then also check the orientation, because as it turns out, it's a 50-50 shot whether the water is going through those blocks in the right direction.
All right.
We labeled them wrong.
So this has not been drained yet.
I had found that the easiest way to drain them was just to pull the GPU off and then just open it up over a bucket. That may not be correct. I see you removed the quick connect fittings at the back of the system.
That seems smarter to me, but you know.
You know what? Sure. These don't have wrench points though.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah.
If you guys want to grab your systems, and then we'll all kind of do the same thing. We'll go through together. This tubing is a nightmare to get off. It really bites on there, on these fittings. Oh, how did I do this? Okay, Jordan, new plan.
Okay.
We're just gonna open up the block.
That's one way to do it?
Yep, one of the big problems today is all of these systems were built by different people. After the fact, I went through and I corrected the 2 to 5 errors that were in all of the systems, but there are still differences that are not down to being necessarily errors, but just philosophically different judgment. Like this one, for instance, has the GPU velcroed in place. while this one does not. Everyone get ready for the smell. Ah! Sorry. Ew! Grody. It's amazing that these things were still performing okay. Oh, ew! Oh, gross. But this is really good news. As I saw with the first system that I disassembled, there is no sign whatsoever of any kind of corrosion in here. It's all just organic schmoo.
Oh, gross.
What do you got?
Check that out.
Oh my goodness, yours is even worse. That is
terrible.
That is literally disgusting.
Yep.
Cool, whose system was this?
Yep.
Oh, this is my youngest daughter's. Kids always making messes, you know? I'd like to make it clear, if it wasn't already, that this is not normal. Maintenance is part of having a water-cooled system, but if you use the proper coolants, you should never have organic growth or corrosion in your loop. While Jordan buttons up that GPU, let's talk about what happened with these CPU blocks. See, we thought that the internals of them were symmetrical. So when we labeled the inlets and outlets on both sides, we did them such that they were the same, regardless of which way we put these stainless steel plates on. As it turns out, that is not the case, which we're about to find out when I crack open this block. Get out! What is holding it on right now? Oh, it's just the O-ring was tight. Okay, that is nasty. See, the two inlets are here and here. They go into here, through the accelerator jet, and then into the fins. But for whatever reason, we had it labeled as in here and in here. But this clearly is what gathers the water that comes out of the jets and comes out here, way over here. It looks like there's also a more efficient flow path, depending on sort of which way you have it oriented. It looks like this side would be the more efficient side because it comes straight in here and then comes straight out here instead of being pulled in way over here to come out here. Okay, that's great to know. Spent the last 5 minutes looking for the screws to go into the back of this GPU. Okay, Jordan, thank you for spotting them. Also, curse you for putting them on this rag. Jordan's like beer.
I was sorting.
He's the solution to and cause of all of life's problems.
Jeez.
It's a Simpsons quote.
No, duh.
Do you need help with that? Okay. Oh,
wanna hold that
geez.
end
Yeah,
there?
I got it. Jeez, Jordan. Oh my God, there's water on the power supply.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Mostly algae, it's okay.
How's it going, newbies?
So far, so good. I haven't broken anything.
That you know. If anyone's wondering, no, I would not recommend this configuration for your home. I doubt anyone was asking, but now it's answered.
This block is in terrible shape.
Oh, okay. So that was a thing. Because of all of the corrosion and crap that was in them, we actually took a razor blade and scraped off the nickel
So
plating.
you broke it.
Yeah, no, this is fine. This is fine for performance. This is totally fine. With the CPU block clean, now it's time to put it back together properly this time. Wait, no, because before we do this, we've got to actually check your loop order. Remember I said that it's a 50-50 shot whether the coolant is flowing through the CPU block correctly. Right? Because we either assembled them this way or this way, and we labeled them randomly.
Okay.
So let's have a look. In goes to out.
We were
This
close.
one's wrong.
We were close.
Yeah, we were close. So that's bad news, because what that means is that we need to get those tubes off. And these tubes are a nightmare.
Yep. Fun times.
I'm gonna go clean my block. Here's an idea. Why don't we just take all the screws out of here?
I've lost my screw privileges.
No screw for you.
Oh boy.
Don't feel bad, it happens to me all the time. The more of these systems I get apart, the more sure I am that we don't have any issues with corrosion. None of the same symptoms from last time. So whatever it is that we did has clearly addressed that. This looks great. There is a bit of blue color in some spots that could be attributed to copper corrosion, but it comes off very easily with the fingernail, which tells me it's probably just dye from the coolant. Now it's time to figure out how the heck I managed to get these tubes off on the one that I did do it on. No, I remember. I used 2 flatheads. So I levered this up and then I held it somehow. And then I got a second one up in there, and then I got kind of on it, and then got to, yes! Fuel line hoses. Recommended? I guess. I mean, they don't come off. Well, I may have savaged the tube a little bit though, so we may end up having to cut them anyway, but not much. This is really important. Don't underestimate this when you're building a water-cooled system. The orientation of the tube as you slide it onto the barb matters, because if you have it twisted one way, then over time, it will apply more pressure to the fitting. If you have it twisted the other way, then it can apply a loosening pressure to the fitting. So what we want to do is we want to run this here and make sure that there is no tension on it whatsoever. Okay, like that's going anywhere. Man, I'm running out of how many times I can snip a little bit off of these.
Yeah, we're getting a little iffy here.
Yep, still good today though. And that's all I need today. Uh-oh. How did these ones end up upside down? Guys, on the GPU, make sure when you put the worm drive clamps back on, they're right side up.
Yeah.
That's fine, whatever. It's just as much work to take it out now and fix it and put it back as it will be next time. So that's a future Linus problem.
Wait a minute.
This was your computer.
Which one?
You did this one.
I did the GPU?
Yeah.
But I didn't loosen those fittings though.
I don't know what to tell you.
Future Linus problem. While we find out if this system's gonna leak by pressurizing it and then waiting to see if the pressure's gonna drop, let's go have a look at another strategy that we're gonna be employing for antimicrobial treatment for the loop. For our microorganism death rays, we thought about using the ultraviolet or UV lights from that time that D-Brand made my car glow in the dark. Unfortunately, it turns out these put out the wrong kind of UV. It's great for making your t-shirt glow, but UVA, which is at the upper end of the UV spectrum, is just below the light that we humans can see. And if we want to actually kill microorganisms, we need to go deeper, past UVB, all the way to the sweet spot at a wavelength of about 253 nanometers, down in UVC territory. This is what's going to help us disinfect the coolant by penetrating all the microorganisms and damaging their DNA and RNA. Also not great for your skin or eyes though, so take appropriate precautions if you're following along at home with your pool-to-server rack cooling loop. You can buy UVC filters for aquariums and pools that plumb into your loop, but I don't know if my plan today is going to work at all, and we've already got a ton to do, so we opted for these drop-in cleaning systems. Basically, what they do is they have a little pump built into them. They slurp up coolant, expose it to UVC, and then just spit it back out into the reservoir. They're even fully enclosed, so we don't have to worry about any stray UVC doing any damage to the plastics in our loops.
It's got a little quick connect thing here, so we could maybe feed it through the lid somehow.
Yeah, our plan was actually to replace the lids and just put like a little cover on it, because this is sort of a short-term experiment, but maybe I could just jam this in there.
It might work, yeah.
Here, let's see. All right, so I just chuck it in there, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Good luck, everyone.
I mean, whatever. I've been touching this stuff all day. I guess what difference does it make?
You're not dead yet.
Yeah.
You bet paper towel go.
Oh, it's up there. There's some like loose. No, right. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It fell behind.
Oh, geez, okay. Thought I was crazy.
No. Well, maybe, but not from that.
My thinking is you can just plug this in with your pumps.
Yeah.
This will just stick onto the reservoir here.
Love it. This is quite tight. Let's do another one.
What about second one?
Yeah. Oh, why did I even dry my arm? That was stupid.
Because stupid.
Yeah, well. It is worth noting that these are only designed to last for about a year at a time, so I'm gonna have to set an alarm for myself in a year to put in new ones. Oh, it stinks. This is the stinkier one for sure. Well, I'm gonna unplug the pumps for now, and then we can turn these on and see if they, I don't know, do anything interesting. Bye! 12 hour. Do I have to manually run these every time?
No, you're good. It's a 24-hour cycle.
Okay.
So this will turn on and off every 12 then. That seems reasonable, right?
I don't know.
I'm not a scientist.
I mean, we got the filters and we got the silver, so theoretically these are overkill.
There will never be a problem again.
Why would you say that? Let's go see how the systems are doing.
Oh, I got a leak.
What?
Video card.
That explains why this fitting was not oriented correctly.
Right.
It got twisted at some point. This might be one of those cases of that thing I was talking about where there's tension on the tube. Okay, so now it's gonna loosen at this end. Ah, crud. I think what we need to do is we need to loosen the worm drives on both sides, tighten them both, and then put the worm drives back on so that the tubing can spin. I can't spin the tube. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, shoot, but I'm spinning it not the way that I wanted. I can't tell if I'm spinning the tube or the fitting or both.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Now she's tight. Okay, that's tight. That's tight, that's tight. I think we've got one test subject ready for subjecting to tests. Nice. Where's the screws for the top here? There are 4. There are only supposed to be 3.
There should be 3. I only gave you 3 screws. Did you invent another screw?
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, the 4th one wasn't in the same bin.
Oh, okay.
That's for this one.
Okay.
Don't be adding to the thing.
I'm not trying to add to the thing. Tempers were running high. It was hour 4 of fixing computers. 4? Okay, I'm confident. I'm so confident I'm putting the screws in.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Actually, this is a cool opportunity to show you guys a bench that I made for this off camera. Back when we checked out this external radiator pump system from Bixby, we found that it had a bit of a fatal flaw. It was darn near impossible to fill. So what I did to fix it was I added another fill port. Oh, okay, there's some pressure in it right now. That's interesting. I added another fill port so that when you need to top it up, you can just crack the other one and it will make it easier for the fluid that you're putting in to displace the air, and it will come out and it bleeds super easy now. So this is here for any time I need to do maintenance on these systems. And burp. And burp. Okay. This is gonna seem crazy because it is, but I'm just gonna reuse the coolant from earlier. I mean, what? We got filtration, we got biocide.
Not in this system, you don't.
What could go wrong? And hopefully we didn't brick any of these systems today. Hey, there we go. All right, beauty.
All right, we've got everything back in the rack here. We'll leave it for maybe a week or so, then we'll come back and see how the filters are looking.
Time to find out if any of that worked. Let's start with the indoor loop. Like before, the indoor loop is clearer than the outdoor loop, but like before, both of them still have gunk in them. And like before, sometimes Linus's ADD brain overlooks things. Jordan,
yes,
the
sir.
bypasses are on.
Well, why'd you do that?
Because I forgot, Jordan.
That was all for nothing then?
No, not at all. It just means that we weren't really actively cleaning the water in the reservoirs. The rest of the loops are still running through the filters.
Okay.
So we're just not getting the kind of water flow through these that it might take in order to actually clean them.
Okay.
It also means that, well, the silver ions are probably not circulating to quite the same degree. And the UV cleaning that we're doing is not going to be very thorough because the water isn't all cycling through the res.
All right. Should we check the filters?
I think we should just check in another week.
Okay.
Big moment. Oh, dude. Whoa, dude, she's clear. Dude, she's clear, buddy. Like, there's still some shmoo in the bottom. I kind of like wiped it out a little while ago and I couldn't really see anything, but wow.
Is the pump thing still stuck to the side?
Yep,
Nice.
Still in there. So that stuck better once I gave it a little wipe down. Now reservoir number 2. Still a couple little floaties on the surface. I think this one might be more clear too. Where are the coins? That's the easiest way to tell how well I can see to the bottom. How strong is this shelf? Just don't worry, don't worry about it. I wonder if the concentration of the coolant is just way higher on this one though, because it is harder for me to see down to the bottom. Like the light doesn't penetrate and bounce around as much.
It's a darker blue.
But I can definitely see all the way down to the bottom.
Nice.
100%.
We could not do that before,
Yeah.
so.
Like there's my coins. Now to see how much crap is in the filters. Other than just feeling kind of slimy. It doesn't seem that full of stuff. Should we replace it anyway?
Might as well, we got more filters.
Okay, let's do it. Like, tell me the difference between this and that. This just looks like it's soggier.
Oh, that's interesting. There's a big air bubble.
Oh yeah, it'll get stuck there for a while.
Yeah.
Give it like a week and it'll be gone. Because the flow rate's not that high.
Yeah.
For the inside loop, I don't have a valve on it, so I just need to turn off the pump and then move fast. Okay. Bypass. Wait. What just happened? Oh yeah, right. That explains why the other loop had a little flip out while I did that. Wait. Glenn, you mentioned you used to change these filters on a pretty regular basis. Is this clean or dirty?
That one looked middle.
That's quite yellow.
Yeah.
So the outside loop was more gunked, which kind of makes sense because it's a much larger loop. So if it had stuff growing in it, then it had a lot more growing in it. Okay, night and day. So I just replaced a clean filter and also a dirty one. So I could maybe even leave this one on here for a bit, give it like a month, and then maybe do it one more time. I'm getting better at losing less of my coolant when I do this. Time to declare victory?
I think so.
What was the solution?
Don't do this at home?
Well, right, but I just meant, was it the filtration, the silver, or the UV?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. See you later. After the segue to our sponsor.
Squarespace. If your website is looking a little rough around the edges, you're probably not using Squarespace, but you should. They make bringing your dream site to life a breeze thanks to a code-free, drag-and-drop approach to editing and customization. And if you don't know how you want to start, their professionally curated templates can jog some inspiration. Or you can just make things really easy with their AI tools. Just throw in a few prompts and watch your vision take shape. Speaking of shapes, if you're building a site for your many-sided business, you'll get tools to help you run it directly from Squarespace, like email marketing, advanced analytics, and many more. Head over to squarespace.com/LTT to get started for free and save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain.
If you guys enjoyed this video, maybe it'd be fun to go back to the very early concepts. It started with a drawing on a piece of cardboard and ended up here.
It was a simpler time.
That takes care of your brother. What do I get your mom?
A smartwatch.
And a dog toy for Mitzi?
Who would pack sensitive computer hardware like this? Who would charge $57 US for a 10-year-old CPU? And who, I implore you, would take nearly 15 weeks to deliver all my gear?
Actually, Linus, it was 15 days.
Days? Wow. Well, Wish has improved at least one thing about their processes since the last time we checked them out. But if the rest of this is anything to go by, what is DRAM? Does this remove the RAM from my computer? Then I suspect this is going to be just as awful as last time. The rules for the Wish PC are simple. Number 1, every component must come from Wish.com. Number 2, no matter how high the price, no matter how low the spec, no matter how obvious the scam, every part must come from Wish.com. And we are off to a flying start here, ladies and gentlemen, because this CPU, a middle-of-the-road Core i5 4th gen, a 4670K, cost me $57, came with thermal compound goop all over it, and this is the best part, actually appears to come in a counterfeit clamshell. Look at this, it has the same markings as a genuine Intel one, but the embossing isn't nearly as deep. It's like they took an Intel CPU holder and then made a reverse, like a negative of it, and then made their own mold out of that. Hilarious. And it like barely clips together. This is so wild. Let's move on to our motherboard, which I'm going to assume is inside this nondescript white box. So I'm sure it's really well packed in there, David. Oh, okay. This actually looks totally fine, other than that there's no packing material in here whatsoever, and it was just banging around in this box. Got our ESD bag, keeping things safe-ish. And this is just your standard-ass Gigabyte B85M DS3H. There are a couple of oddities about this one. Number 1 is it was advertised as brand new, and I don't see a Gigabyte retail box anywhere. And number 2 is that it wasn't actually advertised as being from Gigabyte. This was just a listing for a generic B85 motherboard, which, in fairness, I guess I got. I'm not gonna complain about getting a brand name one, unless the price sucks. Oh, that's actually not bad. 55 bucks? That's like what a board costs. Stickers are a little yellowed from age. Otherwise, all right. I think it's legitimately
Yo!
the IO